guys just saw Francisco Lindor ran away with the Cleveland Indians fan vote to get a finest card in 2019. I'll be honest with you guys, even if we got a Carlos Santana, that card would have been insane as a first baseman because his hitting stats, I think they would have rivaled Mitch Garver or some of the better finest cards that we've seen already. But man, I am so excited, and thank you to San Diego Studios for letting me reveal the finest Francisco Lindor in this year's game. I will show these stats in just a second, but for right now, there's a few other cards that we have to introduce, including some postseason cards, as well as a few other finest cards from a few other MLB The Show partners. Starting off the postseason cards, we have 92 overall Anibal Sanchez, who almost threw a no-hitter in the NLCS game number 1. Next up, we have Victor Robles, who has some pretty good stats. I'll be honest with you guys, his fielding and speed is actually pretty exciting. Coming up third, we have Will Harris, that 91 overall. He recorded 3 holds in the ALCS. I think he was scoreless in all those appearances as well. Aaron Hicks, his card art is beautiful. This is after he hit a 3-run home run off the foul pole off of Justin Verlander. Next up, we have Ryan Helsley, I think I said his name right, his hits per 9 and his K per 9, along with his control, velocity, and break. Pretty exciting if I might say so myself. Jose Martinez, he had a 6-game hitting streak, including 4 postseason pinch hits. His stats are off the charts versus lefties with that 84 vision. And then we also have Zach Britton along with this amazing Carlos Correa. I cannot wait to use all of these cards. So you guys just saw the postseason cards that are going to be introduced pretty soon. Now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and show you Ketel Marte. His finest card is absolutely unreal. One of the best that I've seen so far. This was introduced by our man Paul Sporer. If you guys don't follow him, I'll put him in the description down below. But take a look at this guy's stats. If you are not playing him in every single game, I don't know what you're doing, because he has this speed. His defense is alright, but his offense, it is going to carry you. And then also, Clutch Silver, he released his card, but at the time of this recording I haven't seen it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and show you that right now as I am talking, because the last cards that will be released for set number 3 are the Astros, the Cardinals, the Indians. Obviously we're going to talk about that today, and then the Padres. So there's so much to go over. The postseason cards have been amazing. They're only going to get better with the World Series. We have all these finest cards, and I think we've pretty much summed everything up. Thank you again to SDS for letting me do this. Francisco Lindor is probably my favorite player in the entire league. I met him at spring training, one of the nicest guys that you could possibly meet. So without further ado, let's go ahead and roll the fan vote one more time, followed by his stats. So here you guys have these stats for 98 overall Francisco Lindor. If we take a look, he has 101 and 81 contact. I think that's going to be pretty good, especially if you put him at second base, because I'm going to be honest with you guys, I think that Javier Baez might be the better pick if you are going to use him at shortstop, because Ozzie Albies, we'll talk about him in just a second. I think it's going to be Albies and Lindor as a fight for the second baseman. But the thing that separates Lindor is he has 97 and 79 power, which is pretty good. He also has 113 vision. That is going to carry so well if you are a World Series player. And the thing about it is he's also a switch hitter. Now if we take a look at his fielding, that 95 fielding and the 81 arm strength, that is going to be amazing if you put him at second base, because the double plays, you're going to be able to have that arm strength, which is better than Ozzie Albies. You're also going to have the better fielding. Actually, now that I think about it, Ozzie Albies might have the same arm strength, but either way, 70 speed, that's going to be really good. What I'm going to be doing is I will be using Francisco Lindor as my leadoff hitter. So here's kind of how my team would look right now. I would have Javier Baez at shortstop. I might actually get Ken Griffey Jr. and put him in center field, and then move Willie Mays to left field, because I am trying to get Babe Ruth, so I'm trying to have the best team possible. But for right now, Francisco Lindor, he is going to be a lock as my leadoff hitter, because if you didn't use this card last year, I'll put up his stats right now. I'll kind of compare him from 2018 to 2019. There's been something about Francisco Lindor's card being a glitch for as long as I can remember. Even if it's the Live Series 88 overall diamond, he absolutely rakes. Here are my stats with the Live Series Lindor, so I know that if I get a juiced up, beefier version of Lindor, he is going to do wonders for me, especially with the defense. He's got 84 stealing, so he's going to be able to grab you some bags. I genuinely love this card. I know that a lot of you might not use him every single day, but the defense is there. He has a little bit of speed. I think his offense is going to be great as well because he is a switch hitter, especially if you put him at second base. So yeah, that is 98 overall finest Francisco Lindor. Absolutely amazing. I am so excited to get my hands on this card. So I don't know if he is going to be the highest rated player from set number 3 because 98 is tied with Ketel Marte. Again, there's going to be some from the Astros and a bunch of different players. I also think that Fernando Tatis Jr. will be getting a 99 overall. That's just my opinion. I think that he's going to be the second one from the Padres to get that 99 overall, joining Kirby Yates. But yeah, I cannot wait to use this card in game. Is there anything else that I am missing? I think that pretty much does it. Let me know in the comment section down below. Who has been your favorite finest card so far? Or do you think that some of the cards that you've seen already will be your brand new favorites? And honestly, I think that Lindor is going to be an absolute goon. He has been for quite some time. I know he's not as good as last year's Lindor, but either way, I mean, you can't complain. Francisco Lindor, finest MLB The Show 19, a match made in heaven. So we're going to go ahead and roll some Francisco Lindor highlights. We're going to see exactly why he is a 98 overall, the defense, the power, the speed, everything is there. Thank you all so much for watching, and again, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all the different stuff. I might be doing some giveaways on those pretty soon. You guys can see on the screen right now what my social media is. But thank you again to San Diego Studios for letting me introduce this card to the game. I cannot believe that I've been given the opportunity to do this. If you asked me a few years ago if this would happen, no way, no chance. But thank you guys. You all rock. Catch you in the next one. Peace out.
Blasted to short. What a play by Lindor. And they'll turn an inning-ending double play. Sensational play by Lindor. This 0-2 pitch scorched to Lindor. What a play. They get the force at second. Smashed up the gut. What a play by Lindor. And he throws him out to boot. Perfectly placed up the middle. Cut off by Lindor. What a play. Unbelievable. Lindor with the base hit on the left field. Mercado, they'll wave him around. He'll score easily. Lindor plugs the gap right center field. That'll get down. That'll go to the wall. Up the middle and through. Lindor drives home the go-ahead run. Freeman, and right on his tail, Naquin comes home as well. Lindor goes down, drives it high and deep, and his 100th career home run makes it to the second deck in right field. Comes in and Lindor tees off, high in the air, deep center field. Henniger's out of room, it's out of here, and the Indians take the lead. Lindor rips the ball to deep right field, and goodbye. Lindor hammers one, high in the air, deep right field, gone to Souvenir City, and the Indians will play from in front. Lindor's 8th home run of the season. Oh, Lindor! Good night! Woo! Look at that, baby. There's a ball jolted deep center field. DeShield's back over his head and gone! Lindor lifts one high in the air, deep right field. Puig is back. He's out of room. It's out of here. 2-2, high in the air, deep right field. Puig racing back.